Are you ready for another modification? Why, hell yeah, we're always ready for more modifications. It's the repairs we're not ready for. And that leads us to this. So I'm waiting on the Postal Service to bring me my next modification. It's going to be a battery modification, which means I got to take off this fucking battery. I've never done it. I've never even put the key in the key. Where's the key thing? Right there. I've never even done that. And there's a lot of horror stories on the internet and in the forums and the Facebook groups about the battery connection inside here. That's why you never want to take this off if you don't have to. But yeah, I have to do it. So the question is, with my lemon of a bike, what am I going to find? What kind of problems am I going to have? Let's stop talking about it and let's just do it. It's inevitable. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. Okay, here we go. Key out. But we'll just turn it right. And then kind of give it a little bang. And, oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I got to show you this. This is a mistake. This is a mistakenly happening. Oh, let's see here. That's what we're looking at. That's why you don't want to take these out. That top connector there. Yep, there we go. Just like everybody's reporting on the forums. Look at that top pin connector right there. Fuck, I hate this bike. I really hate this bike. I can put on my list of future repairs like everything else on this fucking bike. We're going to be changing that out to the XT60s, obviously. For what it's worth, these connectors here, the one on the left, the one that's burned or burning, sticks out further than the one on the right. But I mean, it's very small, like maybe a 1/16 of an inch. Let's go look at the battery and see what we can do with that. All right, so check this out. Let's see if I can show you this. I don't have a macro to do this on an iPhone, but this is a drill bit, and it goes into the positive side all the way in. Positive side's clean. So you got like about that much depth. Going into the negative side, only goes that deep. I'm serious. It's like it's got slag from a welder. That's what it feels like inside there. That probably explains why I had to hit the battery to bust it free. Right there at about 12 o'clock, I think that's a piece of slag coming down. I want to knock that little piece of slag off of there. That's what we're looking at down the hole, down the rabbit hole. Very bad connection. I tried to clean up the melted plastic on the outside of that connector just to make it easier to get in there. But man, I was not having any issues that I noticed. Fuck! I'm getting a bigger drill bit on my tap tool by hand with a little pressure on this fucking soft ass plastic to kind of give it a funnel, I guess is the best way for me to describe it, so that the male pins can get inside here and make a good connection. See, at the bottom you can see some of that copper, and at the top you can't. So it's like the female has melted and then shifted. Poor design. Everything on this bike is a poor design. I don't think there was a master plan. It was definitely design build. I think I'm gonna spin that little small bit around inside there some more to just kind of clean up the burned connections. Let's be real, it's inevitable that I'm gonna have to change this out. But for right now, get a few more miles out of it before it's mandatory. Man, do not buy a juiced, junked bike of any type. This company sucks. You know, and Toga might have won an Olympic medal twice. He went to Princeton, but I guarantee you he did not graduate the top of his class. Not even sure if he graduated, let's put it that way. Honestly say, this looks better than it did before. Whether or not I've got a better connection, yeah, that all remains to be seen. Let me give you a piece of advice. Pull your battery. Let's see if yours is going bad. Or, and there's something to be said for it, don't pull your battery. Because if it's got a loose connection and it's welded itself together, like I think mine had, that might explain why the two male connectors that go into the hole, the negative one stuck out more. As in, like when I pull, they were equal, and then when I had to hit the battery to pull it out, it kind of pulled it out like that. I'm just speculating here. This bike ain't gonna last a couple of years, that's for sure. So enjoy it while you got it. I know a lot of you, I know I would be wondering, what brought this on, Fester? Why did you decide to take the battery off if in 1,800 miles you've never taken it off? You know, I got a mod coming in the mail today where I'm gonna put a wrap over the battery to give it a different look. That's what we do. But I was kind of expecting this, but I was hoping I wouldn't have the problem. I think I've got this cleaned up as much as I can. There's nothing I can do on this. There's an XT60 mod where you pull this out and you pull this out and you put XT60 connectors on there, and then you got to put it all back together. And I might have to do that sooner if I can't get this battery. Gotta turn it to the left to get it to seat. Let's see if everything's working, at least for now. Ignition, battery. Okay, everything's still working. I wanted to make sure it works before I wrap this rascal tonight. At the very end of the video, I will put links to the wrap and everything else. Man, but do me a favor, people. Do not buy a junked bike. These are crap. They're crap designs. They have not changed it. If anything they've done as far as changing the connectors, they've gotten worse over the years. Go to the Facebook group. There's a group called Juiced Bikes, HyperScorpion owners, and then there's modded juiced bikes. I think I might have bought a little bit of time on that, so now I know at least I'd be okay tonight by wrapping it. Look, did you see that? Did you see how easy that came out? The first time it did not come out easy. I had to hit it to knock it free because it had welded together. God, I like riding, but I hate this fucking bike. All right, man, that's it. I'll see you.